Hey guys, Joe here, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Red version. Last time we did some final preparations before taking on this gym, and we found out that the game spoils the 8th gym leader simply by pressing A on the sign. Today we're going to be taking on every single trainer in here and just seeing how tough the end game for this really is. And my biggest problem with this gym is the same problem I had back when we did the Rocket Hideouts. The panels are so slow. Like, you compare the panels in this area to the panels in the remake, and like, the panels in the remake are like 3 times faster. Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how slow you actually move when you step on these things. Especially if you like step on the wrong one by accident, you get to like slowly realize, oh, I've chosen the wrong one, and then you just slowly see yourself going away from where you're actually meant to go, and you just have to go all the way back, and it just wastes so much time. I feel bad for anyone who does a speedrun of this game, and they accidentally step on the wrong tile, and then they just have to spend a long time going through that, because that is slow as heck. So this is a ground type gym, however, a lot of the trainers, similar back in Koga's gym, will probably not be using ground types, as you can clearly see from this Machoke. Also, one thing I want to point out about this Machoke sprite that I've only just realized. Okay, sure, I mean he has one eye open here, but look at this eye. What the hell is going on here? It looks so. I don't really understand what this is meant to be. Is he meant to be like winking at us? Is that eye like corrupted? I don't even know. Well, he just wasted a turn using an X attack, so let's finish him up with Rage. Critical hit. Level 48 Charizard, great. Alright, well, that was good. I just thought I'd use Charizard for a bit here, because I felt like we haven't used him as much lately, so I wanted to get him a bit of action. But the real star of this gym, I think, is going to be Vileplume. It's about time Vileplume finally got some action, and this is the gym where she's finally going to get it. Being a grass type, she has a huge advantage over a lot of the ground types in here, so I'm hoping for the best. I'm hoping that she'll be able to get some use in here, but we're never really sure. Nidorino is a poison type, but it evolves into a ground type, so it's the closest thing we've seen so far that evolves into one. I'm going to take it out with Cut, hopefully. It's pretty high level, actually, level 39, so our levels are starting to slowly dwindle down. I think I may have to do some off-screen training at some point. Not now, but like probably when we get to the Pokemon League, I might do a bit of off-screen training, get everyone about like maybe around the mid-50s, I think. I think that's probably a decent level to get everyone to. Nidoking. So Nidoking, I'm gonna try Solar Beam out here. I haven't used Solar Beam yet, so we're gonna give it a chance here. This guy's also gonna use an X attack. Oh, for a second I thought there was an X attack being used on me. I was getting really confused because the exact same animation just happened. Solar Beam, almost a one-hit KO. Pretty good. Pretty comfortable with that. Oh, that X attack was pointless. You're doing 10 damage. Okay. I mean, I did not expect a Solar Beam to KO it, so I'm personally quite happy with that. I was beaten. You were definitely beaten. Solar Beam is going to help us out a lot. It's a much better move than any other move we have. Just sucks how it takes two turns to charge up. There was an item in this gym. There's a Revive, which I guess is useful. It's quite rare you'll find items in gyms. In fact, I think this is the only time, at least in my knowledge, there might be one that I don't know about, but that there was an item in a gym. Sandslash, here we go. So let's try out this Solar Beam one more time. Everything just seems to like using Poison Sting. It doesn't like none of these guys seem to actually know any ground type attacks. They just seem to like using Poison Sting. And that isn't going to do much against Vileplume, who is also a poison type. What we got next? Dugtrio. You know what? This thing has pretty bad defenses and low HP. We'll go for Mega Drain. Pretty fast though, which is a problem. So fun fact about Dugtrio, I'm pretty sure Giovanni has one. And I I saw a video once where you can apparently actually beat the Dugtrio with a level 2 Pidgey. I think that's only in a certain game though. It might be yellow, because the Dugtrio will only know ground type attacks, and because of that, you can just use a level 2 Pidgey, which obviously takes no damage from ground type attacks, to just eventually KO it. Apparently that's possible. My only concern of that is, wouldn't you run out of PP, surely, before the Dugtrio faints? I don't know, that's just what I've heard. This was a few years ago though, so I might be remembering it incorrectly. But it's definitely possible for any kind of flying type to just wreck through a Dugtrio, because basically all of its attacks will not be able to hit you. Who knows, maybe it'll be in this game. I don't know if we I mean, I know I don't have a flying type on this team, so I can't go. Oh no, I have Charizard actually. We could just try. We could do Charizard. The reason I didn't immediately think of Charizard was because, well, it can't learn Fly. So my immediate idea was, oh, Charizard isn't a flying type in this game. It can't learn Fly. But of course, we know that that's not true. It is very much a flying type. It just can't learn Fly, which is complete bullshit. And I think I talked about this when we got the HM for Fly. I think I remember talking about this. Apparently, Charizard can't learn Fly in this game, but in Yellow it was fixed, so he could. So really, I just had a bad choice of games. If I had chosen to play Pokemon Yellow for this playthrough, then we'd be able to fly all over the place with that thing. Unfortunately, I'm not that lucky here. So I have to carry out a fly slave whenever I want to. Also, yeah, you may have just seen that guy was like level 42. Yeah, we're hitting the higher levels there on the trainers. But it also gives us a lot more experience. So Vileplume's now level 46, caught up pretty fast. Hypno and Snorlax are in the lower positions. Let's go over Hypno first. Let's see, no train up there. I think we only have 2 left. Then we're done. The truly talented win with style. I think this is... What do you have? You're a tamer. Oh no, you're a cool trainer. In the remakes, all the cool trainers have 5 Pokemon, so this gym is a lot harder. But in this game, they're all just... they all seem to have like 1 or 2 Pokemon, which are better at decently higher levels. Dang, critical hit, 1-hit KO. Not complaining. This gym might be easier than I initially expected. Can you come to me? Thank you. The Karate King! Our fate rests with this guy, apparently. Well, what a time for me to have Hypno up front, because he's clearly going to have some fighting types for us to deal with. Machoke. Look at it, it's the corrupted face again. If only I wasn't fighting Giovanni in this episode, that would definitely be the thumbnail. Just that Machoke. Normally, whenever I fight a gym leader, the gym leader is always the thumbnail. Except I think when we battled Sabrina, I think I used something different as the thumbnail there. I cannot remember. You know, I'm interested now. I'm checking what the thumbnail was. Did I use Sabrina for that thumbnail? I cannot remember. Episode 23. No, I just used a I used a weird picture of Alakazam that happened in the episode. That's why I remember now. Actually, then again, I did use Giovanni already for a thumbnail for the Silphco episode, so maybe we could use something else. We'll see. You guys already know what the thumbnail is going to be for this one. I usually just take a screenshot of something funny or interesting that happened in the episode. Except the last one. The last one wasn't really that interesting. Like, nothing happened, so I just put a picture of me in the PC. Yeah, I'm just so creative, am I right? Okay, so we can actually get to the gym leader here. All the trainers are done. So let's take the extremely slow, very slow warp panels. Over and over. Round we go. Where it stops, nobody knows. To Giovanni. Let's see. Who do I want up front? I'd go Hypno, I guess. Nothing really wrong with that. Yeah. Let's give myself a bit more of a challenge. It'd be kind of dumb to just sweep through this with Vileplume or Lapras. This is my hideout. That's great, man. That's great. I'm so glad you just happened to just outright say that. I plan to resurrect Team Rocket here. But you have caught me again. So be it. This time I'm not holding back. Once more you shall face Giovanni, the greatest trainer. I'd like to see you try. What do you got? He's got 5. I think this is tied for the most Pokemon we've seen on any guy so far. Rhyhorn is his first one, level 45, so pretty much tied with my levels. Interesting. Let's go straight for the Psychic, because I think this has a good chance of taking it out. I don't know how good Rhyhorn's special defense is, but I think it's definitely more of a physical defender. Physical defender? Physical defender. So yeah, it doesn't really surprise me that we took it out in one shot. Next up is Dugtrio. Alright, time to test this out. Let's see if it's in this version it only has ground moves, because we're going to send in Charizard for this. I'm going to test this out. Let's just go for Ray. Like this could get me killed, but I want to see if it is going to use anything. Let's see. Growl. Okay, it started. Okay, it's looking pretty good so far. Yep, sand attack. Oh fuck. Well, it's looking like this thing does indeed only have. Yeah, I don't think this thing has any other moves other than ground attacks. I think we may have caught it in the act here. Yeah, that was kind of that's sad. Nidoking is up next. Let's just send in I don't even know what Snorlax's moveset is. Well, we can send him in anyway. I like Nidoking. I like Nidoking's sprite in this game. It looks very similar to one of the Pokemon cards. Actually, I remember. Let's go for Blizzard because it's part ground. Haven't used Blizzard yet, so let's get it some use. Super effective. Did decent damage. Let's go for Body Slam to try and finish it up. Poison Sting. Oh great, you really had to do that to me, didn't you? What's up next? Nidoking. We'll stick in Snorlax. Nidoking sprite's okay too. We have one of those. Guard Spec. I don't remember what that does. I think it might make it so that you can't. Is that the status condition one? I think it might be the one where you can't get hit by status conditions. Tackle. Oh good, the 8th gym leader, the most powerful trainer in the world, has moves of Poison Sting and Tackle. Oh boy, I'm petrified. Ride on. This is different. In the remakes, he only had Tail Whip. Oh good, the greatest trainer has just the most scariest moves ever. I am petrified of this guy. I haven't missed Blizzard once yet. There we go. It's bound to happen eventually. Another Guard Spec. Why would you use 2? Oh good. Good job, Giovanni. You were by far the easiest gym leader I think I've ever faced in my life. I didn't even try. Hell, I tried to just meme it out and try and just use Rage on Dugtrio. I may have accidentally created the most overpowered team Pokemon Red has ever seen. As I was going to say before I sweep Giovanni, in the remakes, Giovanni actually only has 2 Rhyhorns, one of them at level 50. In this game, he actually has a Rhydon, so in actuality, the originals are more harder in this sense. He just gave us the TM for Fissure, which is a one-hit KO move. Basically, if your Pokemon is higher level than the one you're facing, it'll be a one-hit KO move, but it's very inaccurate, so be very careful. Having lost, I cannot face my underlings. Team Rocket is finished forever. I will dedicate my life to the study of Pokemon. Let us meet again someday. Farewell. And he's gone forever. We are now the leader of the Viridian Gym. Hooray! Anyway, guys, that's it. We did it. We've thwarted evil, and we now have all 8 of the gym badges to enter the Pokemon League, finally. Let's just lean back, let's take a look at our badge collection. Yep, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we have 1, 3, 3, 4, 9, 8 money. And I haven't actually been playing this game for 65 hours. Most of that's because of this. You can just speed up the game to ridiculous percentages on Visual Boy Advance, and it's really quite ridiculous how fast you can actually do it. I think it's because Pokemon Red doesn't require much like space or something, like because it's a very old game. When you play a game like when you play like a DS game and you try and speed it up on there using one of the keys, it it speeds up, but it loses a lot of frames, and just in general is not that great. Whereas on this one, it's very smooth and very easy to use. I want to actually test something before we end the episode. Now, in future generations, the items in the shop are dependent on the badges you have. I think in this game you could just buy, you just buy the basics here. They change just depending on the Pokemon, or I mean on the town you're in. So Viridian City still has like the worst stuff. So recommendation before taking on the gym: stop by at Cinnabar and buy some potions there, because you're definitely not getting anything over here. Anyway, that's it. We have awaited badges now, and everything is good to go. Next time on Let's Play Pokemon Red version, we're going to be tackling the Pokemon League, I guess, or we're going to be starting to tackle it at least. Let's get Snorlax up front for the next one. Oh, good, damn it. Oh no! A small rat. What do I do? Imagine if this levels me up. That'd be quite sad. Anyway, next time we're going to be taking on the Pokemon League's Elite Four, so we'll see you guys there. Just kidding. Next time we have a final battle with Barry. As if you didn't know this was happening. See you next time.